Hi folks, Paddy here from Practice Nav. Hope everyone is good. This week we're going to look in our blog at valuing our skills, our time and ourselves. This really can be one of the big challenges for healthcare professionals. So with regarding to valuing ourselves, we need to look at our time and how we use our time. We look at, maybe write down a list of our tasks that we do during the day. Couple them into high value and low value tasks. Let's get rid, outsource, delegate those low value tasks. So the stuff that you're doing is of high value, brings you high revenue, stuff that only you can do. You can outsource the rest. With regard to our skills, a learned practitioner told me a little while ago when I was trying to figure out my pricing point and having that mental battle a lot of us has of how much should we charge, are we too expensive, are we not charging enough. He said you have to remember that the person who comes to see you, they aren't paying for the 25 minutes, 40 minutes, however long they're in the treatment room with you or in the rehab space with you. They're actually paying for your 3, 4, 5, 6 years of training, plus your however many years, 10 years plus of experience after that. So they're coming for an accurate and clinical diagnosis and a management pathway to get them back to what they need. So sometimes if we're thinking, oh God, I've only got half hour with this patient, maybe I should have longer, we have to remember that's what we're providing and there's a value to that. The other thing we need to think about is time. A little exercise that we do with some of our clients is when we're trying to get them to in fact raise their prices, struggling with that 40 to 45 or 45 to 50, we get them to think about billing themselves at an hourly rate. We've all used solicitors and different professions where they charge an hourly rate and that's it. They're quick to pass that on. So I've done a little exercise in the blog here where we talk about charging yourself out at 100 per hour, so it's a bit at €100 or £100 sterling. So let's say it's euros, for example, it's €50 per 30-minute segment. What we tend to find with some of our healthcare practitioners we work with, they say, well, I charge 60. Okay, great. And how long is that for? And that could be 45 minutes to an hour. So when we do the sums, do the figures, a 40-hour week, looking at €50 per half hour, that's 80 consultations, that's €4,000. Okay, all sounds great. I know it's gross. If we look at the €60 and we have 45-minute sessions, that's only 53 consultations. That brings in about €3,300. It's a €700 difference spread across 4 weeks. 2.5, 2.8. Big difference. So it's not all about time. It's not all about money. But we need to find that balance and we need to value ourselves. At the end of the day, we're running a business. And if we can be more concise and offer a really good service in a structured time frame and people are aware of this and aware of the costs, and we can price ourselves at the medium to high end, it will mean a better business for you. It will mean you spend less time potentially working on the tools and you have more time to spend with your family or do as you wish outside of that. So these are just some considerations, things that on our journey that myself and Colin have found, but also that we're working with our clients and they're reaping the dividends. They're making more money working less. So any questions as ever, just pop them up on the Facebook group or drop us a message. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.